Welcome to this episode of the Road Hunter Podcast. We are back out in nature.
Yep.
Last week's episode kind of got unruly.
Yeah.
I had a few new people on the podcast.
Yes.
Took me forever to edit it. But you're back.
I am.
Why were you gone?
Elk hunting.
Yes, it is that time of year. You don't have a tag in your pocket, though.
Nope.
You were just out for the experience.
Yep.
Jacob and Blake had tags in their pocket.
Yep.
But you had a good weekend.
Yep.
Saw lots of animals.
Huh?
More than we normally see. You saw elk.
Well, yeah, but we always see elk.
Not always.
Most of the time.
Not as much as you did. You saw that big 6x7.
Well, yeah.
We haven't seen him in a year.
Yeah. And he was just up in the trees.
Yeah.
Well,
Similar-
Blake saw it.
Similar spot.
Yeah. But he was calling it in, so I was standing way in the back.
We'll have to have Jacob and Blake on.
Yeah.
Talk about your weekend of fun.
I mean, we did see cows, but that was on a rancher's property.
Yeah. Now you have permission.
Yep.
Yeah. So it won't count if you do
Exactly.
take one then.
Exactly. It won't. It won't count.
It won't count.
It's on private property. Except I would say that in that particular situation, if it would have crossed the road, it would be on public.
Yeah.
So it would count.
Yeah.
But if you shoot it right on the farm field, no.
Public versus private.
Yeah.
So what's happening right now? We're waiting on the salmon
Yep.
to get up in the river. They're kind of hanging out at the mouth.
Yeah.
I know in the Columbia, folks have had a lot of success out in the ocean or kind of like right at buoy 10 or like right into the Columbia.
Yeah.
I've heard of success on the Silettes out in the ocean.
Yep.
And at the mouth of the Silettes. So out of Newport. But we really want them to be
Yeah.
up the river. We need good rain.
Yeah.
We need. Although this morning the thunder and lightning was awesome. Yes. It's been that way. Like it's been a long time since I can remember in August where consistently throughout the month we've had some rolling thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
I think about every morning this week, I think. As I was driving to work, you could kind of see the lightning off in the...
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad for us in scouting.
I think it's good. It should be moving them around.
Yeah, we did see a bunch of deer on our way up here this morning.
Yeah.
Last night, too, on our way out.
Yeah.
Was it last night or the night before?
Night before.
Night before. We did see that buck.
We did.
He was a good, like, forky.
Yeah.
Not like a forky, but like a forky.
Yeah. He was big. He
Yeah.
had a big body.
Big body. Saw a bunch of doe.
Yep.
The clear cut we're sitting on right now that just got fogged out. We glassed up a group of 4 just across the way over here. So that's pretty cool. But it's almost blacktail season.
It is.
I mean, we got a couple weeks left until our Super Bowl of the year.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, technically, it's already blacktail season.
Well, yeah.
Because you got
but
all
we
the
don't-
bow hunters.
We don't have bows.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we have bows, but we don't bow hunt.
No. Next year we will.
Yeah. We
Next
should
year.
try it next year.
Next year we got to go kill a bull.
He comes back and he's like, Dad, we hunt well together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Been doing some research on blacktail, trying to learn some thermals.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really helping out. At least dissecting an area and how we're sitting on things.
Yeah.
So not reconfiguring, but I'm evaluating where we've sat before based on the time and the thermals. Our opening day plan, I think, is still good.
Yeah.
Unless we come across that same truck that we did this morning.
No. We'll be up here long before anybody else will.
Yeah, true. Or this one over here. I think that one year we just had the wind perfect.
Yeah.
But the thermals were not in our favor.
No.
So we're going to have to rethink our approach on this one. Because it didn't work out the second year the same way that it did the first. So.
Right. But it still worked because we got the doe.
We did, but they were way across the
Right.
clear cut coming up that other side rather than where we thought they were going to be coming from.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's because the wind wasn't as in our favor on our way in.
And he was going a different way because he was coming up. He was coming off the peak, and he rolled over the saddle and the finger, and he came up right next to us.
Yeah.
These ones were working their way up the side.
Yeah. So, I mean, they were obviously different deer. But.
Yeah.
So, trying to kind of put the thermal and the wind story together on our approach.
Yeah.
We still have a camera soaking right now.
Yep.
It's taking everything inside of us not to go check the pictures on that camera.
I really want to go put the one back on the saddle.
The one over here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Right.
Yeah, I really want to get a picture of that bull.
Yeah.
Because he popped right out there.
Yeah. Well, and we got pictures of other bulls.
Yeah.
So we know they're moving right through there.
We just need the bow hunters to leave. And then we can put the camera back.
Yeah, but I think it's a different strategy. I think we wait till after season. And sometime if we can get up, well, no, because the snow's going to hit. So we're going to want to come back up here when the snow melts and put it in the spring.
Yeah. But I mean, we could pattern them until November.
But every time you go into, you leave your scent
Oh, yeah.
and you're going to change how they move.
Yeah.
So we got to be patient.
I know.
I don't want to be patient. I want to go get that camera.
Well,
man.
yeah. But that's only if that camera actually got a good picture and I moved it to the right spot.
Yeah, but we still got deer on camera. We didn't get any bucks.
Yeah.
But we got a bunch of doe. And we know they're moving through that saddle.
Right.
So.
I mean, we did see him the other day moving right in the little bottom part.
Yep. But we did run across some bears. And we were bird hunting, which it's upland bird right now. I don't know if you have been out upland bird. It's been a challenge.
Yeah.
But we went down a road that's been normally very fruitful for us.
Yeah.
And had fresh bear poop on it.
Yep.
And it was not fruitful.
Nope.
I love it when I hear random twigs snap behind us.
Meh. I got a shotgun. We're good.
Yeah, but it's over there.
I mean, 3-inch shot is going to do some damage.
He looks right at me and says, "It doesn't. I just have to outrun you, Dad."
Yeah.
Wow. So we should have some more hunting content coming.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up summer.
Thankfully.
Yes. Yeah.
Getting out of the heat.
Oh, the hot weather is terrible.
Yeah.
It's hard to get out.
Except the cold weather's miserable too. So, I mean, it's a catch-22, but I'd rather be hot. Sorry, no, I'd rather be cold because then you could just warm up. But when you're hot, like at one point, you just don't have any layers left to peel off.
I feel like the cold is where I really shine because of just the level of investment in this insulation. I sweat too much and it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not comfortable. It's miserable for me.
Yeah, and then when you kill something, you just put your hands inside the animal and then you're warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does mean you have to kill something though.
Yeah.
So we're trying to bird hunt.
Right.
The funny thing about bird hunting though is so season started September 1.
Yep.
For upland birds, so grouse and quail is what's in our area.
And then they just disappeared.
On September 1.
Yeah.
Because we came out, and it was like right before, all through August, everywhere you drive, birds everywhere. Everywhere birds. Like all the quail running around, the grouse are popping from tree to tree and running through the forest. And then we go out with a shotgun on like the 2nd.
Yeah.
Nothing. We didn't see a bird. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We saw 3 grouse, and Eli missed, failed outdoors.
Well, they were in a tree.
They were. You still missed.
I still missed. But I destroyed the crap out of that branch.
That's good. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
Let me show the tree. Get in my way.
That's right. You was that like a stick bird?
No, it was a bird.
It was a
It was sitting right on the branch. It just flushed, and I shot the limb.
So we were driving around on our way over here. There was another spot we were going to sit on, and the guy was hunting, and we thought that'd probably be a jerk move to sit and do a podcast while he was trying to hunt. So we moved to another spot, but on our way to that spot, we saw a bird, and as we were scrambling for putting the shotguns and everything together, I'm staring at this grouse, like this chicken grouse.
Mm-hmm.
And right as Eli hands me the shells to load the rifle or the load the shotgun,
it disappears.
He flies off.
Yeah. That was the biggest one.
I know. He was huge.
He was sitting right there.
Failed outdoors. Do I get a skunked hat?
No.
For upland bird?
No. It's not end of season yet.
All right. Yeah, we're going to get birds this year.
Also, you already got a skunked hat. We just put pennants on it now. Sorry, demerits.
No. But it's I'm going to have a slew of these, right? I need to get baby buck club.
Yeah.
Yep. I need.
Wait, what?
Baby buck club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I only shoot small deer.
Yeah.
And then I need. I got my duck skunked hat. Right.
Right. And then you need your bass hat.
No, because I got bass. I caught a bass.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We didn't try kokanee this year, but you did, so you get kokanee hat. I mean, you're. I guess you.
No, okay. That wasn't really I went kokanee fishing. That was I sunk the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get a boat on fire hat.
Oh.
Except we did.
What?
We caught that battery on fire.
That's That's right. That's right. So in what was the? We actually had a video of that. That was the one when you and Braden and Abigail and
I think that trolling motor is.
Blake went out and burned up the trolling motor.
Yeah.
So now we have 2 trolling motors that don't work.
Yeah, and one completely screwed up battery because it let out the secret smoke.
Man, you're expensive.
I know.
You are expensive.
But you know what? It was a new boat.
What?
Well, new to me. When you take out new boats for the first couple times, bad things happen, and then it starts getting good again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You got to christen it.
We've had that trolling motor for a few years now. And it was the same one the guy had on the boat that you bought that had it for a few years too. And you blew it up.
Yeah, but to be fair, I did submerge that entire battery in water. Again, I sunk the boat.
See, this is why we are named what we are.
Yeah, but this last time, the boat didn't sink. There was no water in the boat. It was doing perfect.
Tell
New
it
plug,
wasn't.
New plug. Their only water was in that one seam in the front because you got to hammer it back out.
Yeah.
But it always leaked. All the other ones are fine. Like they don't leak anymore.
Nice.
But yeah, those yeah. Something's got to go wrong. At least no one died.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true. Hopefully that's not our bar.
Yeah.
Man, this fog just really socked in this bowl.
Yeah.
We were hoping to get some glassing in this morning, but that seems to be challenging.
We eat still glass.
We got to find another clear cut.
Yeah.
We have, what did we name the buck in the bottom of this again? Chunky Porcules. Yeah, he is a chunky deer.
Yes, he is.
So we're on a mission for Porcules.
Did we decide Porcules, or are we gonna do the other one?
No, Porcules is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he's a chunky deer. Like he's a 4x something.
Yeah.
4x5. So think the rack is actually significant.
Yeah.
But it looks tiny on this buck because he's just fat. So fat. He's like me. He's like the me of deer. He's the me of deer. It's gonna be great. We heard from Ryan today.
We did.
Yeah, Ryan's out. Ryan's out elk hunting.
He needs my zestiness.
He does. He needs. He texted me and said, "I need Eli to come call for me because he needs the special touch that Eli can give on the calling."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So maybe we'll make that happen.
Yeah. I just got to figure out how to make that latex free call work.
Yeah, I believe I've got several texts from Ryan in the last little bit saying that he's been failed outdoors.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a lot of that going around. But I haven't heard of too many people pulling bulls out of our area.
Yeah. I mean, a bunch of people on Facebook pulled some bulls out of Hoskins.
Have they?
Yeah.
So let's talk about plan. Like,
Yeah.
what was your guys' like? You scouted a lot. So
Yeah.
what was your plan when you went out?
Well,
Because I know it changed.
uh,
Because you got punched in the face and then,
Well-
not literally, but you forgot about the hunting pressure when you put your plan together.
no, we factored that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So, it wasn't me who scouted up the area, because I'm deer scouting, not elk scouting at the moment.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't really looking for elk. I mean, if I saw elk, I was still going to take pictures of their majestic beauty, but, you know. Yeah. Those hams are going to look good on the wall.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Or in my Furies or with that backstrap. Anyways,
I could do a steak right now.
yeah. We ain't shoulder mounting it. We're skull mounting it.
Yeah.
Anywho, so Jacob was scouting this area. He got them patterned pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
They would come on Sunday evenings and Wednesday evenings.
Mm.
And so I think that's what he said. Yeah, Sunday or Wednesday, somewhere in there. So he was patterning them and he was watching them. I think he was watching them for like a month or two.
Yeah.
Like really making sure they were going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And we went up the weekend before. Yeah, the weekend before, so
Mhm.
Sunday, and because that's the day he had off. And we went up there, and sure enough, we got like maybe 50, 80 yards from a group of cows,
Mhm.
and then they popped over the ridge. They had no idea we were there. I mean, but they knew we were there. They just weren't scared, and so they kind of just like popped over the finger, and they went up and around the road, and we chased after them slowly, of course.
Mm.
But we turned the corner, and sure enough, they just kind of popped off and they went down and around, and we followed them up over the top, and they were down in the bottom mewing at us.
Nice.
Yeah. And then so we had the plan that we were going to go sit on it.
Mhm.
Right? And we knew where they were. We knew they were going to be there. Sure enough, opening day, they were there. Cuz we were walking up the road. You know, you get elk, right? You
Mhm.
smell it up. And we were coming around the turn and the wind was wrong. The wind was going like this,
Mhm.
right? But it was blowing uphill because it was in the morning. And so everything was kind of like starting to flow that way.
Heating up, thermals are pulling you in the wrong direction.
Yeah. And so we were kind of walking around and we smelled elk and we were like, damn, that's not good. Right? And so we kept going and we looped around and we smelt it again.
Mhm.
And they were kind of it smelled like they busted off,
Mhm.
which is not good. But we walked up the road. There was a whole fiasco with a tree. Anyways, didn't really work out. But when afterwards we figured out that someone actually killed a bull inside of that group, like 2 ridges over. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. So we kind of pushed him to him.
So lesson learned.
Yeah.
What was
But,
the
I
lesson?
mean-
What was the lesson?
Play the wind.
Yeah, you gotta play the wind, man.
Yeah. But like the above part, they had just sprayed for pesticides.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, so you couldn't really go up a top because either way, if you shoot something, then you got to drag it out after they sprayed for pesticides. Like,
Yeah.
that's disgusting. And you don't really want that stuff on the meat. So, it was a good thing that we didn't go up and around
Yeah.
because they had sprayed. So,
Yep.
I mean, the more you know. But their elk beds were like right at this, because like 2 days later, on the last day, we
Mhm.
just drove in. We walked out to the edge. they weren't spraying on a Sunday,
Yeah.
and it had been like 3 days since they sprayed. So I mean, they sprayed on a Friday.
So are you thinking that we could use that spot in rifle season later?
With the amount of people that tried to drive up there behind us, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty blown out.
Yeah. I mean, the first day probably, but I think Jacob's going there.
Yeah, I think what's gonna happen though is the pressure happens with deer season
Yeah.
in the first season. By the time it gets to our season, they're gonna have pushed all those elk down to those farmer fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know a guy.
But I know a guy.
I do.
It's not gonna count, but we will shoot it.
Yeah. Yes, we will. It won't count.
We also have potential elk hunt in Eastern Oregon, which is
Yeah.
exciting.
Because we know a guy there too.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. You know what's gonna be really great is next weekend. I think we're gonna be able to do this podcast at John Berger's ranch. John Berger was the gentleman that came on with the duck hunting accident. So if you've watched that video, we talked about the ranch him and his partner have in Eastern Oregon. We're going to head up there and help him do some work on the ranch and help him set up some archery targets and stuff. So that's going to be exciting. But I think we're going to probably do our podcast over there. Maybe have John and his partner on the podcast next weekend. So that should be fun. Maybe get us out and do some like walking up a ridge and see if we can't glass up some big old muleys.
That'd be sweet.
I don't know. That'd be fun. It's exciting.
Muleys are awesome.
Yes. I mean, when you're over here and you like blacktail, I think the excitement about blacktail hunting is that they are so hard to locate.
Yes.
I mean, how long did we glass this before we started the podcast? Before we were we were here for a good 20 minutes, I think, glassing up the side of that hill, and all of a sudden it was like, I already glassed that spot. I didn't see them before, but there they are.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're definitely ghost-like out there. So I think there's an appeal there, but I also think on the mule deer side, the Eastern Oregon side, it's more open. And we've seen some monsters over there.
We have seen some monsters over there. That one when we were walking that, when we were skirting the property and we were going up and around, and we bumped those two like huge 5x5.
Yeah, they were huge.
They were huge.
We also we were on that one, like there was a knob over here, I mean like 2 miles away. Yeah. We were glassing off this knob and we were looking way over and we saw them. Yeah. We saw a group of what we thought were elk because they were big. Yeah. Moving up across this ridge. And so we glassed them for a little while and then we got in the truck and we drove around to cut them off, but come in front of them. Mm-hmm. And by the time we got them back on glass closer, I think we were within 400 yards or something at that point, and it was like, those are deer. Yeah. Those are big deer. So.
Yeah. They're big deer.
They were big deer. What else do we want to talk about?
We called the bull in.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear about the bull calling.
So, we, the 6x7. We called it 6x7 in. We were driving down the main line of a road. Can't tell you what road. But we were driving down the main line because I have a feeling a lot of people get very angry with me if I told the road. But we were driving down the main line, and there's this big mountain with this big clear cut on it. And it was the clear cut that I shot my first bull in. Mm-hmm. And right at the bottom was elk skirting the bottom of it. We didn't know, but there was people at the top. Mm-hmm. But we know what it looks like, mm-hmm. right? So it goes down, it benches, again, and then it has a nice face down to the bottom where the trees are.
Well, and just, I don't want to cut you off here, but we were just up there this morning and we were kind of looking at it. And when you're up top, it does those two benches, but then at the bottom, when you get into the trees bowl around. Yeah. So it's this like perfect where the wind and the thermals will pull all that scent in that bowl and like swirl it around. Yeah. And so there are a lot, I'm guessing a lot, that live in that little area to kind of help, not be seen. But anyway.
But so I saw them. Like, we glassed them up. I watched the elk kind of skirt the edge, go into the trees.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, there's elk. Let's go. Right. And so we're hauling down the main line. And the first road, there was a truck parked at. So we couldn't walk that one. And so we went down to the next road, which was the greatest thing that we could have ever done, right, is walk that next road. Because the road that guy was on, you couldn't get to the spot.
Yeah.
And so we parked. Thankfully, there was no truck there, which is very rare.
Yeah, that's a very popular road for people to sit on.
Yeah. And so we got there. We unloaded everything. We got our packs on, and we just boogied, right? And we get to the top. I mean, it was basically like that all the way up,
Mm-hmm.
right? We bumped a bunch of does. Then we bumped a buck. And then we just kind of like worked our way up. And as we were working our way up, we were calling.
Mm-hmm.
We could hear this bull screaming at us.
Nice.
And so we keep going. And we get to the point where it's like, okay, that bull is like right there. Right? And so we're bugling. And he's kind of like chuckling back. And you can kind of hear the cows mewing here and there. Right? And then he just shuts up. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't speak, nothing. We're like, damn, we blew him out.
Yeah.
Then we're like, you know what? Let's just keep going, right? So we keep going. Sure enough, he had to have been within like 20 yards of the road, maybe, because he was right there, like tucked up in the trees.
Nah.
And so we kept walking, and we get over here to this point. We walk out to the point. Blake blows a bugle off the point. He wasn't paying attention. All of a sudden, the bull just starts screaming. And me and Jacob are like waving our hands, like trying to scream at Blake, but not scream at Blake. We're like, call, right? Trying to get his attention, but he's looking off over the point. And we're trying to like wave him over. And so Jacob's like, get my bugle tube. So we grab his bugle tube. I give it to Jacob. Jacob starts cow calling.
Mm-hmm.
The bull bugles again. And so I'm trying to get Blake's attention to get over here so that we could get set up.
Mm-hmm.
He finally sees that we're trying to get his attention, and he comes over, and we're like, bugle, dude, bugle, right? So he rips a bugle off, and we're just kind of sitting there, and all of a sudden he fires off. And then we're sitting there for a while. It's like an hour until we can't do anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And we're sitting there, and the clock's ticking and ticking and ticking, and he's just kind of staying up there. All of a sudden, another bull fires off down over here to the right. And so we got a bull over here and a bull here, right? And so now we're calling both bulls in, right? This one's just kind of staying here. This one gets closer and closer and closer. Then we get another bull to fire off. We got another bull coming down, right? And so now we got three bulls, and they're both kind of working towards, but the big bull is still kind of just hanging out here. But these two are starting to come in, right? And then we get another bull to fire off over here to the left. And so now we got four bulls kind of like coming towards us. Then, unbeknownst to us, there was a guy at the top. And he was firing off, trying to get anything to come his way.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the bull that was closer to the top turned and started going towards him because he was starting to get aggressive too.
Mm-hmm.
But that big bull was just hanging up there. He got 85 yards from Blake up in the trees, but he couldn't shoot because he was up in the trees. But we called like 5 bulls in.
Nice.
And a bunch of cows. Cows were everywhere.
Well, that's awesome. I think that's the dream, right? I mean, the dream is to have the kill, be successful. But man, I would imagine that was just awesome.
Yeah. And then the next morning, we got him to fire off again.
Nice.
And then we got another bull to fire. So we had 2 bulls firing off.
You know, the interesting part about what you're talking, like this whole story here, is you all might have seen the YouTube short that I had of that 6x6 and that 6x6 and 6x7.
Yeah.
It was the 6x7 and maybe even that 6x6, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because they were grouped up last year, but that 6x7 still, it seems like that's his area, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm sure he moves with the herd, but it's that herd that moves right through there.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting for November.
And then I think we got a spike shortly later, his second day when we walked up there in the morning.
Yeah.
But I mean, we were up there camped on BLM in the area that we were in And we were like, okay, we need to get to that gate before anybody else does.
Yeah.
So we woke up at 3 a.m. and drove down that road. But the night before, I only got 20 minutes of sleep. And so I was dog tired. So we sped. It was a gravel road. So
Yeah.
there's no real speed limit.
Except for the part where you don't want to wreck.
Well, yeah.
But in that whole thing, you talked about you bumped a buck. That was a pretty dandy of a buck, wasn't it?
The first day, he was okay. He was like a fork or a spike or something. The second day was that big dude.
That big guy.
That big guy.
The one that we want to make the play on.
Yeah.
So we've got a plan. Not opening day plan, because we already have our opening day plan.
Yeah.
But given the amount of hunting pressure there is,
Yeah.
this dude is like has been sort of in the same area and betting on a couple of different spots.
Yeah.
Even with the hunting pressure the way it is. So we're pretty sure as we move into October that this might be a good deer to target.
He was on the face of this mountain, and he was just kind of like bedded there the first day, we think, because the elk moved, and then there was just we're pretty sure it was him the first day. He was just bedded up there on the face, right? That nobody could see from the top. No one really could see from this finger because there was a dude sitting on the finger too. But you couldn't really see him because he was like right there. So the only way to see him was from the bottom.
Yep.
Or that guy probably saw him but didn't care.
Yeah, he was elk hunting.
Yeah. And so we saw him there. And then the next day in the morning, we saw him over here on the clear cut and he was working his way up. We tried to make a play on him, but we wanted to go shoot that 6x7.
Yeah. Well, you were elk hunting.
Yeah. So it wasn't really like, I mean, Blake had a deer tag, but we were more like, let's go shoot that 6x7 and let's just leave that deer.
Yeah.
Right? And then the other day, me and Abigail walked up the road.
Yeah.
And we saw him sitting on the face again. So he's sitting there.
Yeah.
He's hanging out there.
Seems to be maybe his core area.
Yeah.
And it would make sense because when we were talking about sitting from the top and it going down into that bowl, like for him to be as mature as he is, like he's a smart dude.
Yeah.
He's hanging out where he can get your scent in any direction.
Yeah.
But this is exciting.
It is.
Right? I mean, we've seen elk. You and I have seen elk. And you've been out during elk season and seen elk.
Yeah.
Called in some bulls, not close enough to get it done, but still called them in.
Yeah.
And we've seen big deer.
Yeah.
So we're heading into season feeling pretty optimistic.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen as many as we saw last year, but the ones we are seeing are big.
Yeah.
Big.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's got to count for something. I mean, we're not seeing like all the spikes that we did last year, but we're seeing the big ones this year. Because last year we only saw a bunch of spikes and we saw like one or two big bucks. This year we've just seen big bucks.
Yep. And then as soon as season hits, they'll disappear.
Yeah, and we'll just see the spikes.
Yep.
But you know what? Meat buck is a meat buck.
Meat buck is a meat buck.
And we need to kill 2 bucks and 2 elk.
Well, maybe 3. We might get Nicole a tag and get her in the saddle. Oh, more snapping around us. I love it.
Yeah. Get mom a tag.
We could, you and her are going to go hunting.
Mm.
Eli got mom out. Mom failed outdoors out yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Wyatt's going to go scouting with me and mom ever again.
They're the hardcore hunters right here.
Yeah.
Talking about what moms and sons talk about.
Yep.
Apparently. All right. Anything else we need to talk about in this episode before we wrap it up? I know we've sort of meandered a little bit, but I think elk season is here for bow. Deer season is here for bow. And rifle season is coming up very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're not out in the woods scouting, you should be.
Yeah.
And really, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Maybe on our next episode we could talk about what. I mean, we did this a long time ago, but it hasn't got a lot of views. But I think if we put out another video on like maybe where to find different areas to hunt.
Yeah. I mean, we could just hook the camera up to the Jeep, point it out the front window. I mean, we could do one while we're driving around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a real road hunter podcast.
Yeah.
Like actually road hunting. We don't
road scouting.
We don't road hunt in the traditional like shoot things from the road, but we do
drive around
and try to find good areas to scout
Yeah.
set up on to, like, we just, like, the area we're sitting right now is a spot that we want to come back to and scout. We know there are deer that we have glassed up around us. And since we know they're here, this is a good spot for us to continue to come and scout, because wind-wise, we're not going to get winded.
Right.
We're rifle hunters for deer, so we only need to be, we could be within 300 or 400 yards and still get it done. So,
unless we're walking through the trees, then we're shooting it with the 30-30.
That's right. That's right. We do have some stuff planned here. We are almost to 100 subscribers.
Yes.
And we really want to break that 100 and move us towards 200.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is ask you to like and subscribe. And if we get to 100 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway.
Yep. Bag
of coffee and a hat. Right?
Yeah.
So help us get to over 100. When we get over 100, we're going to do a quick giveaway. We'll have some sort of comment in the thing and give some merch away.
Yeah.
So like and subscribe. Share the podcast with your buddies, because we want more people to get out and hunt and fish and enjoy the outdoors.
Yeah.
And
hike and all sorts
doesn't
of
really matter if you get skunked or you fail.
Yeah.
Because
we should make one with a burning tent.
Well, not now. It's fire season.
Well, yeah, but if we have a hat where they're burnt, where the tent's on fire.
Oh yeah, okay, I got
Yeah.
you. I got so.
Or
Yeah.
like the boat's on. Dude, I need one with a boat on fire.
You do need one with a boat on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it like instead of like a dumpster fire, it's a boat fire.
Boat fire. We're out in the woods with a truck fire.
Yeah.
But we are gonna have hats and t-shirts for the site. This is our skunked brand. Then we'll have Feld Outdoors as well, and we're also looking at putting our little characters that Nicole is drawing for us all. We'll have Pig Daddy on there.
Yep.
And then I think the next one is gonna be Nicole's duck.
Yep.
Whatever the duck's name's gonna be. Right?
That duck.
I mean, it looks just like her.
It does.
I mean, she is angry, but she tries.
It's,
That's the flower.
yeah.
Yeah.
She tries sometimes.
She tries. Yeah.
Yeah.
But check out our stuff. And like and subscribe. Thank you for listening. More to come as we get into hunting season. We've got lots of hunting planned all the way through December into January with duck season.
Mm-hmm.
But come back. Support the channel. Thank you. Talk to you soon.